Delivery of online learning in higher education. In this video, you will learn the predominant delivery approach used in higher education, as well as online learning models used in this delivery. We will be discussing the commonalities and differences between these models. Next, we will explore the key components that are prevalent to online learning in higher education and review the challenges and successes. Lastly, we will consider the future of online learning for the use of higher education. The current state of online learning in higher education. With the results of a survey conducted between July and August 2018, the Canadian Digital Learning Research Association found that 1 in 5 post-secondary students in Canada was taking at least one online course. With more than 2/3 of post-secondary institutions offering online for credit courses, there are more than 1.3 million online registrants for the 2016-2017 academic year, and 74% anticipate a rise in registration in the next year. They also found that nearly 2/3 of institutions surveyed reported online learning was very to extremely important to their strategic planning. Commenting on the growth of online class enrollment for college and university students, Stuart Sutton, clinical professor of Administrative and Policy Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, wrote, "Online education is here to stay. Ramping up of student interest in online education goes beyond adult learners who work full-time. It is coincident with a marked societal shift towards communicating through social media and a migration towards visual learning." Delivery approach in online learning for higher education. Synchronous learning requires interaction between learners and instructors in real time. The technology used for this type are video conferencing, real-time chat, and synchronous suites. Asynchronous online courses require no class meeting time as they do not take place in real time. Students are provided with content and assignments and are given a time frame to complete coursework and exams. The technology for interacting include blogs, websites, discussion boards, emails, and texts. Blended or hybrid courses are a combination of classroom instruction with online learning, maximizing the benefits of face-to-face with online methods. For higher education, the most commonly used technologies are learning management systems, frequently abbreviated to LMS. Some of the most commonly used are Blackboard, which is currently used by Ontario Tech University, Canvas, which is what Ontario Tech University is migrating over to, Moodle, and Brightspace, Desire to Learn, which is used by Durham College. In The Theory and Practice of Online Learning by faculty and staff of Athabasca University, 2 major models for online learning are presented: collaborative community of inquiry model and independent study model. Community of inquiry model. In this model, teachers and learners interact with each other and with the content. This interaction takes place within a community of other students and their facilitators, using synchronous and asynchronous interactions. Independent study model. In this model, students work independently where a student is guided by a teacher, but usually does not take classes with other students. Common tools used in this mode are computer-assisted learning tutorials, drills, and simulations. In independent study, students can build relationships with other colleagues, peers, family members, and share experience and build their own knowledge. Comparison of online learning models. Harrison, Anderson, and Archer propose 3 core elements of social presence, cognitive presence, and teaching presence in critical inquiry in a text-based environment, computer conferencing in higher education. They argue community of inquiry model is composed of teachers and students participating in the educational process. Social presence. The quality of communication with other participants directly affects how much the learner gets out of the experience through group cohesion and collaboration. Cognitive presence. Students construct meaning through communication, which leads to similar problems as face-to-face education. Teaching presence. Teachers facilitate the experience of the learners through supporting and initiating discussions. In the independent study model, the learner's experience is not contingent on the other members of a community. Social presence. The learner must seek out their own community rather than having peers that are given the same assignment. Cognitive presence. Students construct meaning through self-directed learning and applying critical thinking. Teacher presence. Teachers do not initiate but are able to support students. Components of online learning models. In developing an infrastructure for online learning, Davis, Little, and Stewart emphasized two key components of online learning: courseware development and quality assessment. Courseware development. Educators with personal experiences can lead to the development of important resources that support the learners and learning goals of the course. Development of courseware requires preparing a preliminary proposal, laying out the objectives of the program, determining the intended student market, and proposing an online learning approach. It can be done by the content expert, who is also an experienced educator and well-trained to use a comprehensive web learning platform and related technologies that are already fully supported by the institution or company. Alternatively, it can involve many professionals like content experts, educators, instructional designers, editors, visual designers, multimedia designers, programmers, systems staff who will design a course with new online learning functions, connects uniquely to the other systems, and involves the creation of new multimedia digital learning objects. Quality assessment. Another important component of the e-learning system. The quality assurance and improvement of the e-learning system is a routine process. Many institutions and organizations have a special unit to provide an independent evaluation of all aspects of the system. The development of an e-learning system includes a plan for the independent evaluation to achieve the learning outcomes, return on investment, the cost of implementation, staff, and the infrastructure needed. This assessment will help to learn about the system requirements and improve the existing systems with new resources. Challenges. Time management. The popularity of online learning is increasing due to accessibility, flexibility, and quality of learning material. However, online courses require much time and intensive work. Therefore, proper planning and time management are essential for e-learners to succeed in their learning. Additionally, online learning can require additional time for faculty producing material and facilitating and participating in the discussion. Self-motivation. Students need to be motivated to overcome different challenges in e-learning, like adapting to online-based learning environments and handling different technology. Technical issues. Online learning is internet and technology driven. Students require proper internet connection and the ability to navigate technology. Adaptability struggle. Students may face challenges adapting to the new model of education that has less supervision and less immediate feedback. Successes. Online learning creates learner-centered education where the learner can support self-learning independently and also community-centered learning activities. Learners can learn anything from anywhere, anytime. This freedom to learn creates more opportunity and personal changes. Online learning offers direct access to all kinds of content and learning activities, like open education resources, social software, and more knowledge-centered learning. Online courses like massive open online courses, MOOCs, offer unlimited participation and open access via the web. The future of online learning in higher education. The popularity of online programs is increasing. In both what is the future of online learning in higher education, an online and blended learning approach on instructional multimedia development courses in teacher education, the blended learning model is presented as the model with the most potential as it combines different learning elements like face-to-face, online, and self-paced learning, which leads to a better student experience, outcomes, efficient teaching, and course management practices, which makes it more popular among the diverse student population in higher education. Host also argues that a combination of face-to-face education and e-learning provides a better teaching and learning experience. The Digital Learning Research Association found that to improve online learning, there should be a focus on individualization for localization, cultural diversity, and implementing infrastructure in certain parts of the world. For example, many places in the northern part of Canada lack resources. Thank you for listening.